Eventually, I learned that the terrorist organization that had taken my father was none other than the Myrmidons, although at the time that name didn't mean anything to me. They were suspected of human cloning. Specifically, it was thought that they had been using cloning techniques to copy their most useful members and expand their ranks. The Myrmidons apparently believed that they could use cloning to create a new race of humans. Now, at last, I knew the reason for my father's abduction. The commander of the Myrmidons is a man named Left. We know his name and his gender, but not his appearance or his age. The Myrmidons are closely associated with a cult known as Free the Soul. We believe that Free the Soul provides their funding, but trying to pin any kind of misdeeds on the cult's leader, a name named Brother, is like trying to nail Jello to a wall. Brother is supposed to be fairly advanced in years, and rumors say he's so old he cannot even get out of bed. Unfortunately, his mind seems to be as sharp as ever. At that point, I hit a wall. I knew the Myrmidons had been behind my father's kidnapping, but that was all I could learn about them. Then, one day, I got a tidbit that some of them were hiding in a building in the Nevada desert. I headed out immediately. On the way there, my car had some engine trouble and stalled out. I was trying to decide what to do when a SUV appeared out of nowhere. I'll give you one guess who was behind the steering wheel. Clover. That was the first time we met. There were 4 other people in the car with her, and when I asked them what they were doing, I got what was just about the last answer I had expected. They told me they'd been locked up inside one of the very building I'd been on my way to investigate, and that they were currently in pursuit of the people who had kidnapped them in the first place. My priorities shifted very quickly. After a short discussion, I convinced them to allow me to come along. My hope was to find the people they were chasing, who I was certain were Myrmidons. In the end, however, we were unable to track them down. In fact, I still don't know where they might have gone. Eventually, I took Clover and her companions to SOIS headquarters. We decided that involving the police would only complicate things. After some questioning, it was determined that the people who had instigated this particular event were not connected to the Myrmidons. We did, however, discover that the mysterious disappearance and subsequent reappearance of several children 9 years prior was connected to Free the Soul. What? There was also a 6th person in the SUV, although they weren't riding it per se. A middle-aged man, who I'll just call H for now, had been bound and placed in a trunk. According to the other 4, he had been behind the disappearance of the children 9 years earlier. We also learned that his pharmaceutical company, a major player on the world stage, was effectively controlled by Free the Soul. Okay, well, this is new information. More specifically, I suppose, H was a member of Free the Soul, and very committed to their cause. So, why had he kidnapped all those children? Apparently, it had been part of an experiment designed to test the ability of certain people to access what's called the morphogenetic field. I don't imagine you've ever heard of it before, so I'll try and give you a quick rundown. Simply put, these people can access a short field that allows their consciousness to resonate with the consciousness of other people. To be honest, it might be simpler to just call it telepathy. The SOIS had heard of this particular ability before, and had actually used it in a number of investigations, so I wasn't surprised to learn of its existence. I was shocked, however, to learn that these experiments had been carried out by a member of Free the Soul. If that was the case, then Brother must have known about it. The thought of him discovering a way to control and harness that power was terrifying. It wasn't too long after the incident in Nevada that another tip about the Myrmidons crossed my desk. This time, it claimed that the Myrmidons intended to launch a large-scale biological terrorist attack. My bosses decided that we needed more agents to deal with a threat of that magnitude, and Clover was recruited. Because she'd been a test subject in H's experiments, we knew she had the ability to access the morphogenetic field, and we wanted to put that ability to use. After several months of training, she was sent on her first mission. She would be tasked with the infiltration and investigation of a Myrmidon cloning lab. I was assigned to be her commanding officer. I hoped that our investigation might also give me a lead on my father's whereabouts. At last, I had a chance to find out what had happened to him. I wouldn't let that chance pass me by. Perhaps that was what kept me from noticing the truth. The whole operation was a trap. The lab was fake, and Clover was captured almost immediately. I got there as fast as I could, but when I arrived, the building was only an empty shell. All the conspirators who had pretended to be researchers, and the like, had already fled. I searched frantically for Clover until at last, in a basement room, I found her. She had been tied to a chair, but on the floor next to her was another body. It was my father. He looked as if he had just been dumped there, and when I got to him, his body was already cold. He was covered in dark, ugly bruises. It wasn't until later that I learned he had died from ruptured organs and internal bleeding. They had beaten him to death. As soon as Clover had been captured, a Myrmidon in a mask had come to visit her. He said that unless she wanted to end up like my father, she would leave them alone, and tell her masters at the SOIS to do likewise. In retrospect, they must have known who I was, and who my father was. That was why they killed him. Perhaps they thought they were sending a message to me, or that once he was gone, I'd lose my reason for chasing them. They were very, very wrong. I took Clover with me and left. I tried to console myself with the fact that I had at least been able to save her. Sometime later, I received a call from the coroner. He told me there was something I needed to see. There in the morgue was my father, cold and pale on a steel table. I could barely stand to look at him, but the coroner insisted. On his arm were 2 rows of numbers, comprised of 8s and 9s. It took me a moment to recognize my father's handwriting. He had carved them into his own skin. On his chest was another message, but they were letters this time, not numbers. Not many, just enough to make a short sentence. I love you, Alice. I broke down crying, right there in the morgue. They were the first tears I'd shed since the operation had started, and there was no stopping them. There would be no forgiveness. Not for the monsters who'd put my father through this. They destroyed my family. I would make them pay, even if I had to die to do it. That night, I made a promise to myself. I would avenge my father. It didn't take long to figure out that the numbers he'd written were latitude and longitude. They pointed to a chemical factory that had been disguised as an abandoned building. Further investigation revealed that it was the mother lode we'd been looking for, the headquarters of the Myrmidons. I think my father must have known how things would turn out. Knowing he was going to die, he'd written the directions to our enemy's fortress on his own body. He'd sacrificed too much for me to waste this opportunity with recklessness. This time, our operation would succeed. This time, I wouldn't let my excitement put Clover, or any of my other agents, in danger. So we took our time, We gathered information, we did our research, and we planned. Finally, we were ready. December 25th, 2028 was going to be the day we finally set foot inside the Myrmidon's stronghold. But then, on the 22nd, only 3 days before the operation was scheduled to begin, a man in a gas mask appeared. So he inhaled that gas, passed out, and woke up in here in the AB room?
Yes. Well, there it is. Everything that's happened with the Myrmidons and me. I left a few of the details out, of course, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Thanks. She gave me a sad sort of smile and stood up.
We should go back.
Your story explained a lot, but there's still one big question.
Which is?
Who here is a Myrmidon? One of us planted bombs. And based off the code we found, it's pretty clear that the person is a Myrmidon. Right?
Yes.
And I agree that we need to figure out who they are.
What do you propose we do?
No? That's what I wanted to ask you about. Do you have any clues?
Clues? Well, if I could decrypt that code, it might tell us something, but...
How can we do that? You did say that you have no idea how to decode it or Clover, but... Do you actually know?
I told you. We need a key. Without that, it's pointless.
What's a key?
A key is a key.
Is it a key or a key of a keyblade?
It allows you to sort of unlock a code. Myrmidons usually use this huge string of numbers as a key.
Wait, a long string of numbers? Could that be... Ah! You son of... Why did it have to stop there? Come on! Alright, making some good progress over here. You still had to betray Alice in the end, in order to get all that information. What are you going to do now? I'm gonna go ahead and betray Tenmyouji. You're fucking with me, aren't you? You're gonna betray Tenmyouji? Again? After you read Quark's writing there, all you wanted to do is betray Tenmyouji. Why? Wait, did you just say again? Yes! You betrayed Tenmyouji right before we went after Alice. And now you want to do it again? Again? What the fuck are you talking about? I haven't betrayed Tenmyouji up until now. After we did the yellow route and solved that puzzle, we had that first AB round with Tenmyouji. I'm gonna have to go back there and see what would happen if we betray him, see where it's gonna lead us. And maybe we can find some more clues in order to solve all this. Alright, then, let's go. What the fuck is going on here?
Ten seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Well, you won. The decision's yours.
Ah yes, I remember now. When we won the rock, paper, scissors game.
Now decide. Ally or betray?
3, 2, 1.
That last moment, before the counter reached 0, I made my choice.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Alright, what's it gonna be this time? As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running toward the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer. Tenmyouji was left behind, his footsteps a slow, heavy plod. What had happened to make him like that?
Chose betray, huh? That's messed up.
What? You said I should.
Hey, I didn't say that. I just asked you a question. What would happen to our BP if Tenmyouji chose to betray us?
He was a leading question. Oh, I get it. I was wondering why you were so happy to let me choose after you lost in rock, paper, scissors. You were planning to use me as a scapegoat all along.
Was I?
Oof. Well, to use your words here, that's messed up. God damn it.
Yo, what's up?
Haven't seen you in a while, Zero.
Ziggy!
Yeah, we're coming right over here.
No!
Okay, just shut up.
Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Anyway, we need to go have a look at the results first. Come on.
Hey, wait! Shit. Alright, let's see. Betray ally. Oh, come on. Deal, Quark. Betrayed Alice. And, well, we betrayed Tenmyouji. He chose ally.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
I got betrayed?
He chose ally? Why? He chose betray last time. I see. So another difference in timelines here, apparently.
Last time? What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing. The truth was, I didn't know why it said that either. The words had just appeared in my mouth before I knew I was saying them.
Oh, you're the one who chose betray. I should be asking you why.
I told him you might choose betray.
Fi, you... Huh?
No, I can't believe you. I'd never choose betray. I trusted you two, and this is what I got.
Ah, I apologize.
Fi, you don't need to apologize. I was the one who did it. I pushed the button.
Oh, yeah, I guess you've got a point.
Huh? Wait, what?
It's Sigma's fault. You want to blame someone, blame him.
Oh, come on, Fi. What are you doing with this? What is this psychological game you're trying to pull on us all of a sudden? What the hell, Fi?
Ah, what, you gonna fight each other now? I don't care which one of you pushed the button. I'm never trusting either of you again. This isn't over. Just you wait.
Typical Nonary Game day, as usual. I tried to think of something to say, but before I could come up with the right words, he was gone. I spun around. Fi! What the fuck? But she was gone too. Oh, of course she's gonna walk away from that. Where the hell? How did it just disappear like that? As I looked around the room for Fi, I noticed that Clover, Kay, and Luna seemed to be having some kind of an argument as well. I moved closer and did my best to listen Surreptitiously. Oh, that is a word I have never heard of before. Surreptitiously.
Why did you do it? Sorry. I guess I wanted to get out of here as soon as possible, you know?
I apologize, but I felt the same way.
I guess at this point, it doesn't even matter who came up with the idea of betraying between Clover and between Clover and K. It seems that most of the time they both want to betray nonetheless. So, come on, you guys, just come on.
But
I mean, even Luna. I mean, granted, okay, you don't know her. But I do, so I'm just saying, come on. Luna?
if we all choose ally, then we could all escape together. It only takes 3 turns to get 6 points. That would be enough to get us out. Why? Well, of course we know that. But if we betray, then it's faster.
If your opponent chooses ally and you choose betray, then you gain 3 points. Do that twice and you get 6 points. You see?
If you ally, then you have to play the AB game 3 times.
But if you betray somebody, you only have to do it twice.
Why are you acting like that's the right thing to do?
Yeah. You know what, I have to agree with Luna over here. I mean, come on. If everybody went with that mentality... I feel like I've discussed it like so many times. Like, if everybody went with that kind of mentality that you guys are going with, then nobody would fucking get out of here if we all betrayed each other.
I almost feel like you're blaming me or something.
Yeah, are you trying to blame Luna here, Clover? Okay? Come on. You're better. You're both better than that.
We aren't trying to blame you.
But, I mean, if you just think about it, wouldn't it make sense to choose betray?
No, it does not.
Forget it. I understand now. It was silly of me to trust you guys.
Oh. Luna walked off with her head buried between her shoulders. Her back trembled as if perhaps she were crying, and I couldn't see her face. Alright, let's go to the air team. Alice, Dio, and Quark, however, seem to be having some issues of their own.
Fine. You just wait.
Man, this is all your fault, Quark.
Oh, once again, you're putting the blame on Quark.
My fault? Why are you blaming me?
They exchanged dark looks, then stopped off in different directions. Alright, well, let's see about some stuff around here. I think that some of this stuff is gonna be similar to what we have done before, but now we betrayed Tenmyouji, so let's go to the lounge first and see if anything is gonna be different.
Ah, Sigma.
Okay.
Another dude. This place is turning into a real sausage fest.
Yeah, this is stuff that I remember from before. 3 boys in the lounge. What a sausage fest.
Sigma.
Tenmyouji.
What do you want?
What do I want? Well, you think I'm here to play doctor? Only if you're secretly Clover.
Tell you what, how about I'll be the doctor? You get on the exam table and I'll cut you open with that scalpel over there.
Man, are you still pissed?
What the hell do you think?
Of course he is.
My BP's down to 1 thanks to you.
Come on, I already told you I was sorry.
Yes, and that makes it all better. You goddamn idiot.
Well then, what the heck am I supposed to do?
Piss off.
Seems like I'm already doing that.
You don't know the half of it. Just get out of my sight.
Easy solution then. Just close your eyes.
Leave before I make yours black. The last guy I fought went home in an ambulance.
Shouldn't I have picked a fight with a paramedic then?
Shut up.
Jesus Christ, guys. Fine. I shoved my hands in my pockets and looked around the room. Are you the only one here, Tenmyouji? Alright, 5 minutes left.
And we only have 5 minutes until the chromatic doors open downstairs.
So... Quark is down, but hey, once again, Alice is still up, unaffected by the Radical 6, which is good.
Exactly. I'm sorry, but I'd really need more than 5 minutes to explain this.
As if you tell us even if there was time, right?
Or would I? Who knows?
Fine. We'll deal with this later. Right now, we need to get to the elevator and head down to floor B.
What are we going to do about Quark?
I'll carry him.
Are you sure?
I can't just leave the boy here. Besides, if we don't have Quark's bracelet, there'll be one team who can't open their secondary door. If that happens...
They'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Very well then. I will carry Quark. I will be able to move much faster than Tenmyouji.
Huh. You make a good point. Look, are you sure about this? Can I trust you?
You have nothing to worry about.
Fine, just be careful.
Of course.
All right, let's go. We're running out of time, people. Move!
Yeah, me too. I mean, today I've been focusing so much on stuff that we've already done up until now. Like the whole getting to the crew quarters, talking to Clover and Alice about the other Nonary game like last time. Seeing Quark get infected once again and trying to hurt us with a scalpel. It's all stuff that I've done before, and I had to sit through that once again to see if there are like any changes whatsoever. So yeah, I don't really have that much time today anymore. Maybe like, I don't know, like 20 more minutes, I guess. And from now on, we're gonna be focusing on something new. It is a good thing, like I said before, it is a good thing that we don't have to repeat escape rooms.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
They're open! We need to hurry. Who's going to go in which door?
Oh, do we really have any choice in this timeline? What are our options?
We're almost out of time. Pay attention. We've only got time to do this once. Just like before, there are only 3 possible combinations.
The options Phi laid out for us were the following. Option A. Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Tenmyouji, Cyan, to go through the blue door. Luna and Phi, Cyan, pair up with Dio, Yellow, to go through the green door. Actually, hold on, let me just see about something over here. Yeah, it doesn't really show us that we're gonna be able to do any choosing over here, and we're only gonna have one option for us. Whereas in other timelines, we were able to choose between the two. Luna and Phi Cyan pair up with Dio, okay. With Dio. Now you surely wouldn't want to pair up with him. Okay, and now it's Yellow, pair up with Quark, Magenta to go through the red door. Option B. Clover and I, Magenta, pair up with Dio. No thank you. I mean, we've already done this option. We went to the lab with Dio and Clover, so clearly it's not gonna be this option. Luna and Phi pair up with Quark to go through the blue door. Kay and Alice pair up with Tenmyouji to go through the green door. Alright, let's see about this one. Option C. Clover and I, Magenta, pair with Quark, Magenta, to go through the green door. I think this is going to be our option. Luna and Phi pair with Tenmyouji, Cyan, to go through the red door. Kay and Alice pair with Dio to go through the blue door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
So how are we going to do this?
I won't go with Sigma. He betrayed me last time.
Okay, so there goes option A, too. So we only have option C. What about Phi?
You hit the button, right, Sigma?
Oh, yes, but...
I don't want to go with Dio. Same reason. I can't trust that he won't betray me again.
Thanks a lot, Quark. You've single-handedly torpedoed my reputation.
Oh, shut up. He's not even aware of what you're saying here.
Well, that leaves us with
He's
option
sleeping.
B.
No, we can't do option B.
Why not?
Sorry, Luna, but I can't trust you or Phi either.
Oh, you definitely cannot trust Phi. You cannot say that you cannot trust Luna.
The way he is right now, someone's going to have to carry Quark. I just can't afford to give him to someone I don't trust.
I thought you trusted Phi. Well, not after the last AB round, that's for sure.
Not enough for this.
Then what do you intend to do?
Quark shifted silently in K's arm.
Quark is a solo, as are you, Tenmyouji. Solos can't pair with one another. You do remember that.
Yeah, of course I do. I didn't say there wasn't anyone I trusted. There's one person.
Who do you trust then?
Clover.
Clover?
What? Me?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Why?
That is a good question, Temi. Why? Can you answer that?
I can't tell you.
You cannot tell us. Of course you cannot tell us.
I just know that you'll keep him safe.
Well, that's nice of you to say, but my partner is Sigma.
Yeah, that too. And you really do not trust Sigma this time around, Tenmyouji. And yet, you're giving all your trust to Clover all of a sudden, with Quark. Even when Sigma is partnered with Clover.
Are you sure you want me to take him?
It's fine. Clover, you just vote by yourself. Make Sigma wait outside the AB room.
Wait, is that possible?
No. If Clover takes Quark, then we have to go with option C, right? That means I'll be stuck with Dio. There's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
Who do you want to pair up with then?
Isn't it obvious? Quark. Remember what the announcement said? Something about how the system will automatically vote ally for anyone who doesn't enter their own vote in time, if Quark doesn't wake up by then.
No! This is exactly why I can't trust any of you.
A lot of friction.
1 minute remains until chromatic doors close.
We don't have time to argue this. Let's take a vote. Those opposed to C?
I'm not. Alice and Theo's hands went up.
What? Why don't you want C, Dio?
Well, if she's got that much of a hate on for me, that hardly plays into my hands, does it?
Fine, whatever. I assume anyone who didn't raise their hand is all right with option C then?
Yep, I am. At least, no one objected. I kept my mouth shut too. Just as Alice had said, there was an excellent chance that Quark would default to ally. If that happened, he'd make a great opponent. I choose ally, of course. It will be good to not have to worry about him choosing betray. That and, well, that would mean that we would have to put Quark inside the AB room though? Or not? Probably not. I mean, hopefully we're not gonna have to worry about Quark waking up all of a sudden and trying to choose betray. I mean, well, he's definitely not Alice, that's for sure. You never know. That, I hope to God that this time around, if we are to choose ally, then we would be on the right path. That I don't have to... I don't have to choose betray in order to progress through this.
All right. 6-2 in favor.
Wait, what about me?
Stay here if you don't like it. I imagine your partner might have something to say about that, though.
Kay handed Quark to me gently, then crossed his arms and turned to face Alice. Her jaw clenched as she stared up at me, and I could see the gears turning inside her head.
Fine.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close.
Hurry, Clover. The door's closing.
Right.
Hey, take care of Quark.
Don't worry about it. I got a good grip on Quark, nodded to Tenmyouji, and took off for the door. Our feet slapped against the metal floor as we ran. The empty voice of the announcer echoed in my ears.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
I mean, let's think about this for a second. If Quark wakes up, then he would still be under the effects of Radical 6, meaning, once again, he would try to kill himself. If he were to wake up when we have the AB round, like, right then and there, then he would probably choose Ally, because that would be the logical sense in order for Quark to kill himself. I cannot believe I'm talking about Quark killing himself. God damn it, I don't want that to happen, but nonetheless, if he were to kill himself, then allying would be the best option in case the other team would choose Betray, so that he would lose points and then kill himself. So it would be good for us because we would gain points. So I don't really see Quark ever choosing Betray for right now, unless we find the Xavier cure. Is this a dead end?
Well, there are 3 doors here. But it looks like they're all locked.
What's this thing? It's got a lever on it.
Can you pull the lever?
Come on, my hands are kind of full right now.
Oh, yeah. I can take Quark then.
You really don't want to touch that thing, do you?
Well, I mean, look at it. It looks suspicious. Like I'm gonna touch it and whoosh, a bunch of poison needles fly out of the wall. Maybe if I had, like, a piece of wood to move it with or something.
I think you might be a little paranoid.
Then you do it!
Fine. I shifted Quark over to one shoulder and flipped the switch with my free hand. Ah! I got stung by a poison needle. I'm gonna die in 1 minute, Clover. Oh no, it is because of you. See? No needles. Everything's fine.
For now, only one of the doors opened.
Did you see the plaque on that door before it opened? I think it said something like treatment center. Treatment center?
Do you think that's some kind of medical thing?
Yeah, the treatment center. We went to the treatment center. We went to the treatment center so many times. I forgot that we didn't even do the escape room for the treatment center. First in the infirmary, now this. Why do we keep ending up in these places? Which means that the last escape room that we're gonna be going through, like the normal escape rooms before the other special escape rooms that I'm sure are gonna pop up at some point, is gonna be like the pantry, I believe. If you catch my drift. I glanced over at Quark, a sleep on my shoulder. Hey, you know what? We may have lucked out.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, if this is where they treat people, maybe they got something that can cure Quark.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, let's head on in then.
Okay.
Well, there are pods here. We could keep him safe there. What are those?
It says on the side, treatment pod.
So I guess it treats people? Nah, it treats pods, Sigma. What are you thinking? Maybe you can help Quark.
Yeah.
Damn it. No good. It's locked. Sad face. Let's take a look around. Maybe something in here will tell us how to unlock this door.
Okay.
Clover nodded and bounced off to examine the room. Yeah, there are some stuff. There are some binders over there. There's a tablet. I lay Quark down just outside the door to the treatment center. Clover might have been overly paranoid about the lever, but there was no harm in being cautious. Come on there, little guy. I'll get you fixed up soon. I ruffled his hair gently, then turned and headed back into the room. I had some investigating to do. Alright, let's get to it. Gonna have to take a break soon enough though, so... Alright, let's see. Let's start from right over here. Let's check the clock first. A wall clock. Nothing strange here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, alright.
What? Are you serious? Are we even looking at the same clock? And are we even looking at the same clock? Everything about it is abnormal.
Really? Totally looks like a regular clock to me.
Oh my gosh. Okay, abnormality number 1. No hands.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't have any hands.
I don't even guess. How can you miss that?
Sorry.
Anyway, abnormality number 2. There's some weird green glowy thing.
Yeah, there is. What is that? I guess there's no way to know without taking it out.
But there's a cover, right? You're gonna get to it.
Yeah, and it won't open. Shoot!
Well, duh. Make that toy, there's no way it's gonna be that easy.
So if we want this green thing, we have to figure out a way to get that cover open.
Yep. Abnormality number 3 is the hole on the bottom left corner.
Huh. I wonder what it is. Sigma, you would suck as a detective. And I mean, look who's talking. I mean, look at me. Am I a good detective? Pfft, yeah, right. I think it's probably a keyhole. Oh-ho. And then that means...
Wait. We can think later. I got 2 more points of abnormality.
I mean, you could just put it under 1 more point of abnormality. I mean, there's like 2 holes over here and that's it.
Number 4. Turn your attention to the other side of the clock. Specifically the bottom right corner. What do you think these are?
More than likely some other slots. There are 2 slots painted red and green. Now the question is... There's like 1 thing in the left and 1 thing on the right. Which one will open the cover? We don't know. We will have to figure it out ourselves. Do you think they are for memory cards? Yeah, more than likely.
They sure look like they are. And I say the best for last. Abnormality number 5 is about the number 4.
Eh? Again, couldn't you have just put it under abnormality number 4?
Look, see where it says number 4 on the clock face? That number 4 is the 5th abnormality.
Oh. Okay, that's a good one. I don't know if that was intentional. Yes, I see. It is rather odd. Does that mean this is the 4th clock?
Anyway, those are the 5 weird things about this clock. I'm gonna have to write this in a book. This is so good. Where were you looking anyway?
At the clock? Yeah, it's like looking at the big picture, but he doesn't look at the details and such.
Then your eyes must be worse than I thought.
All of that discussion from Clover. Jesus. A clock with no hand, it says number 4 on the face, and below there is a strange object that glows with green light. And the cover is preventing me from getting whatever it is out. And there's also what looks like a keyhole on the bottom left corner of the clock. And 2 holes that look like they're card slots on the bottom right. And there's a lot of stuff going on with the clock there. A binder.
Looks like there's a piece of paper in it. It says, how to open the pod room door.
Okay. Instructions for unlocking the pod room. Alright, let's see about this. What does it say exactly? Okay, this is the elevator. Door puzzle instructions. The door is protected by a 4-digit password. You can use the hit blue count hints displayed on a screen to figure out what those 4 digits are. Hit and blow. If one of the numbers you select is in a number in the password and in the right place, that will add to your hit count. If one of the numbers you select is a number in the password but is not in the right place, that will add to your blue counter. If you get 10 tries for it, you get 10 tries for each password. If you exhaust your 10 tries, the password will reset. Okay, does that mean that we can do that like automatically, like right now?
A tablet.
There's a message on it. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. What the hell is that supposed to mean? If I touch it, the screen changes. Enter the 4-digit password, then press the enter key on the right. Oh, so we're gonna have to put it here. Or this is completely different. Toosh. Yeah, I guess we're gonna leave it for later. Damn. I'm stumped. I know I need a 4-letter password, but that's about it.
Wasn't there a message on the tablet before it got to the password screen?
You mean the one that said something about 4 pieces for the first password? 1 piece for the second password?
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be your hand.
Maybe, but it doesn't really like. It doesn't really seem like enough. Yeah, we need more hints for this. Actually, let me just see about something up here. Are we gonna be able to add like a 5th letter after we find the right thing? I don't know. I don't think I have enough information to solve this one. I should probably look around the room a little more. Alright, well, let's see about some stuff. There's the door. There's a plant. What is this? A plant?
It's all wetted up. How sad. I bet it hasn't been watered.
Yeah.
Do you notice there's something stuck in the trunk? Yeah, it looks like red plastic.
Let me have a look. I'll see if I can pull it out. Huh? It won't budge. I think it's stuck on something.
Guess we have to take the whole thing then.
Really? How powerful is it? Huh.
Well, the red thing is probably important.
Yeah. You're probably right. Alright, well, might as well just take the whole thing with us. Weird plant. There's a bit of red plastic sticking out of the trunk. It's in there real good, though. I'll pull it out. Also, there's this weird shaped pod as well. Okay. Fishies.
Oh my gosh! Aliens!
Pretty sure they're just jellyfish, Maya. I mean, Clover.
Aliens!
There are 3 jellyfish. 2 yellow ones and a purple one.
What's that inside the purple one? What's that inside the purple alien?
Jellyfish, not alien.
Is that digesting human flesh?
Why would you even think something like that? I don't think it's a meat anyway. Look at it. It's too solid. I think it's a towel of some sort. I wonder if we can get it out. Well, we're gonna need the key for this one. There's a lid on the tanks.
You cannot open it?
Nope. It looks like it's locked.
Well, it's got a keyhole.
Then I guess we need to unlock it if we want to open it. Yep, for sure. Lion. Nice lion. Is it eating the sun once again? Another day, another lion eating suns.
That's a pretty realistic painting. It's a really real lion.
Don't sing in a whisper like that. It's creepy. I wonder if she was referencing something there.
It looks kind of like he's coughing up hairball.
I think he's trying to eat something, not cough it up. Maybe he's trying to. Maybe the lion is trying to sneeze. Although he doesn't look happy about it. He doesn't smile while he's sneezing.
He's trying to eat a hairball?
Probably something else.
What?
I don't know. There's just a hole there. Yeah, it's probably the thing that the jellyfish... No, I'm sorry. The alien has it, and we have to get it out of the alien.
So we need to put something into the hole?
Yeah, I think so. Alright, so we need a key for the tank, and then put the thingy in the lion's mouth. What about this? There's a button under the screen.
Push it in.
Right. And there. Oh, another white screen. There was like another white screen on the door to the pod. Hey, it turned on.
Looks like there's something on it.
Okay. 4. What the heck is this?
It says start in the corner there. Maybe it's a board game?
Ooh. You have found an image of a board game. You can review it in the archive. Can we play it?
I was just thinking, maybe this is some sort of password hint?
Huh? Oh, we cannot play it right now? Or maybe we can play it on the door.
Come on. For the tablet. It had some kind of login screen, right?
Yeah, so?
Now, you need a 4-letter password. And we got the numbers 1 through 4 on the left side of this board game looking thing. Don't you feel like there's gotta be a connection?
Yeah, there's a connection, but what I'm thinking of right now is... I mean, where do I even begin with this? Minute, hour, okay. So we have the minute and then we have the hour. For the minute it's this way and the hour is the other way around? Yeah, it has something to do with a clock. Oh, there's another plant.
Nick, there's a plant over there too.
This one's pretty healthy.
It's got a piece of plastic stuck in it too.
Looks like this won't come out here. Oh, I guess I'll be carrying around another plant then. Might as well. And then... that's about it. That's all the clues for here, so... Is there something behind this? Nah, a tablet. The screen says the following. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password.
Do you think maybe pieces could mean like the pieces in the board game?
Pieces?
Don't you remember when it said on the tablet before the password screen popped up? Like, 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. Those pieces.
Okay, but what board game are you talking about?
You already forgot?
Well... yeah, well, let me see. Let me see about this. 4 pieces for the first password. 1 piece for the second password. What is this? So this is the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. TOBC? Maybe? TOBC? Nah, I don't know. That's totally not good. For the minute, or well, hold on. We can either go to the right or we can go down. We can go either down or TLHR. Let's see. Nah, not at all. This is the start. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, let me just see about something. Clover said it might have something to do with the board game. I should go have a look at the game, I guess. What about this, though? Shoot. Won't open.
There's a control panel in the middle of... There's a control panel in the middle of it.
Yeah. I think this is how you unlock it. This door can only be unlocked with a correct 4-digit code. You can use the hit and blow numbers to determine the correct number. Okay, so this is with the hit and the blow. For each of the numbers that is the correct number, be in the correct place, you will get a 1 hit. The correct number, however, not in the correct place, you will get 1 blow. You have 10 guesses to figure out the password. If you guess wrong 10 times, the code will reset and you must start over. I'm not quite sure how it's supposed to work, but I guess I can mess with it a little bit. Alright, let's start with a 3. Okay, so we have 1 hit. So we shall try to do some stuff around here. 5, 4, 3, 6. Still 1 hit. 5, 4, 6, 7. Okay, so it's the 3. The 3 is the correct one. So let's do some other stuff like 9, 7. Oops, damn it. 9, 7, 3. Not 2. 9, 9, 8, 3, 1. 2 hits, 2 hits and 2 blow. Okay, so we got all the correct numbers. We just need to rearrange these in a way. Let's see. 8, 9, 3, 1. Yes, there you go. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be.
You did it, Sigma. Looks like that was the answer.
Phew. I was lucky. Anyway, it seems to have unlocked. And now we shall go inside. Alright. Let's see. Can we get something out here, maybe? Like something that will It moves so slow. We cannot go to right, so we can only look at these. There's a message on the screen. Currently undergoing internal maintenance. Please stand by. I guess we cannot use this one.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see.
Looks like there are 3 pods. From the left there are pod 1, pod 2, and pod 3. There are numbers on them, You just cannot really see them from here.
Okay, also,
They got, handles. Maybe they're for opening the pods up?
yeah, more than likely. Let's see, is there anything good inside here? Nope. What about in the other pods here? Ah, a key. Lovely. Yeah.
It's a key, isn't it?
Yep. We're gonna be able to use this key on something. I don't know what though. Well, we are totally gonna be able to use this key on something. Also, this one has like a... this one has like a clock logo on it.
There's something in here.
Another key. A white key. And a silver key.
I think this is called a dimple key. It's pretty thick too. This just looks like a normal key. Have you seen any keyholes that look like they might fit it?
Well, there are a lot of keyholes. Alright, let's... close this. There's also this thing over here.
This is a clock. The hands are pointing to 7:15.
Okay, so 7:15. Are you sure you're reading it right?
Yeah. See the 12? That's the top.
Alright, pretty interesting.